Hey there, Al's Coin on here. How's everybody doing? We got this penny roll of Wheaties with two, looks like Barber Enders on this. So I'm going to see if we can open this up. I've had this for a while and wanted to see what we have. I've got several of these wheat penny rolls. Most of them are just Wheaties, but we do have some that are Indian head enders. So we got some of those. I'll be auctioning some of those off on my Whatnot site. So let's pop this thing open and see what we find out of here. I'm assuming that they're Barber Dimes on the ends, but we'll see as we open this up here. So it looks like there is also something shiny in the middle, so maybe that's a steely, what they call. But yep, as I imagine, this is a Barber Dime here. Looks like a 1914, something like that. 1914D Barber Dime. Not bad. Let's check out the other one here. The other one is another Barber Dime. Looks like a little more worn on this one, maybe 1900. So 1900, Barber Dimes were in the 1800s and early 1900s. All right, and that looks like this might be a steel 1943. 1943 steel, so they only made them out of steel during the war to conserve copper, so that's a steely. Not in bad shape. I might have to freshen that up a little bit. You don't want to clean your coins, but I do intend to freshen up some of those. So we'll take a look through the other ones here, looking for any Indians or Native American. They didn't call them Native Americans, so I guess they're Indian head cents is what the official term is. And so as I look through here, I don't see anything off the bat. There was a couple of different colored ones. Colored wheat cents. I'm hoping for some variety in here. I hope they're not all from the 50s, but we'll have to check that out. There's one here that looked pretty newish out of the bunch, maybe less circulated. And so let's check this one here. It could be a 1958. So we'll check the reverse on that. It does have the wheat cent reverse, so that one's probably the nicer penny of the bunch. Everything else seems to be a bunch of wheat cents, so no Indian cents in this roll, just the two Barber Dimes. Okay, so we had a chance to look at what was in that roll. Best finds, of course, were the Barber Dimes, 1914 and 1911. Sorry, 1914 and 1900. And then we had our steel penny here. Steel penny, of course, sticks to a magnet. Went through and checked the other pennies to see if there were anything that was steel. Of course, if there's a 44, there were some 44s in here. No steels there, so that's not too bad. But we did find some pennies in the teens, including something from 1918. So we have perhaps a 1918D. So I'll check that one out and see if that is could be 1910 or 1911 too. So we'll check that out further. So otherwise, we have the nice finds out of here, the dimes, Barber Dimes, teens, pennies, the 20s, the 30s, the 40s, and 50s pennies here. Nothing else that really stands out as far as quality, condition, but we will research these for errors, all of these wheat pennies here, and we'll check it out. If anything comes back up, we will let you know. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, follow, and subscribe.